Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I have a birthday card for you guys using one of my favorite bundles that was in our annual catalog, the Broadway Birthday Suite. And this is just a fun card using some pretty colors, the silver, gold, and black. I've incorporated some Smoky Slate, and a friend of mine is having a big birthday, so I decorated the inside for her big day. So I hope she likes it, but let's go ahead and show you how I created this. I used a bunch of stamp sets here, so I'll go over that first. Like I mentioned, the Broadway Birthday was a bundle in the annual catalog. It has a lovely stamp set as well as dies, and then there's a gorgeous paper. Some left that is cut down. So let me just open this. As you can see, it has some beautiful patterns. So you have a lot of the gold, black, and silver, and then you have some beautiful bright colors on the opposite side. So here's a cake one that I love. Of course, gold and black is always so elegant. You have party hats. I'm getting low. These candles are gorgeous. And then a little bit more white. And then we also even had a sheet with numbers, so you could cut those out as well, which would be fun. I actually considered doing that for this card. And here's some lemon lime and even some more Smoky Slate. So beautiful colors in this paper. This is still available in the annual catalog. I'm probably going to be ordering a new pack since I'm down to this. Okay, so in addition to this, I also used the Make a Difference set, and all I took out of here was for 50th, and then I used thoughtful banners to get my happy. So for the happy 50th on the inside of my card. And then for the numbers, we have a beautiful set of large number framelit dies, and that's where my 50 came from. We're going to do the front of our card since, you know, you might not have a 50th. You can choose to decorate your card on the inside however you'd like. So I'll just go over the front of our card. I'm taking my Smoky Slate. This was 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of the Designer Series paper that is 4 by 5 1/4. We can go ahead and lay that down. I love the colors in this opposite side as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere our layer. Beautiful. Okay, and then I took some more pieces of the Designer Series paper and just cut it at different widths and lengths, and we are going to flag these. So I have my triple banner punch here, and I'm going to take my largest piece first, and this is a 1-inch piece, and I am just going to flag the end of that. Now I'm going to put in my next piece. We're going to flag that as well. So you can see I kind of want to stagger them. I'm going to take this black piece and do the same. And see. That one I might even want to go a little bit more on. We'll see when we get to that point. So we're going to do some die cutting and embossing as well. So let me get the big shot first. I have my magnetic platform, my precision base plate in here, and I have some of our gold glimmer paper. The new glimmer is just awesome. You don't get any of the glittery bits all over you and your supplies, so it's super nice. I recommend ordering all the 4 glimmer colors all at once because you get 2 sheets each, and that will last you a while. And you never know, you know, when you'll need another color, and it's just awesome to have in your stash. Okay, so let me get my Big Wish die, and then we can get rid of our big shot for now. And then you can see I'm just going to pull this right out. It comes out so easy. We have a couple little bits here. And here is my top to my eye. So there is our wish. That just makes a statement in itself, doesn't it? With the glimmer. I love it. All right, let's do our embossing next. So I just have a scrap piece of basic black here. I'm going to take my embossing buddy and wipe that. We're going to grab our Make a stamp from the Broadway bound. I'm going to grab my Versamark. And we're going to ink this up. And we're just going to stamp that. And then I have my gold embossing powder in a little container here. So I'm just going to scoop some of that up and we're going to put it right over and clean this right up. That is the cleanest and easiest way to emboss. Close this up and we are all done. I have my heat tool over here to the side. It doesn't quite reach. So I'm going to emboss and hopefully you can see that. Love embossing. So easy to do. Anybody can do it. We are also going to punch 2 balloons from our Balloon Bouquet punch. So I'm going to do a silver one out of our silver foil just on the edge there. And it will give me that. And then I'm going to pull a scrap of my gold foil. Let's see. I like keeping my scraps just for this type of stuff with balloons or little things. Now I'm just going to feed this gold foil, whoops, into the edge of my punch. Oops, and punch that out. So there are our 2 balloons. That is like a must-have punch in your supplies as well. Okay, so let's begin to assemble. I'm going to bring back in our base and our layers. So I'm going to add some adhesive. And I want this a little bit up from the bottom, but I'm making it flush with my left side here. Then I'm going to overlap, whoops, this piece right on top of that, just to break up some of that gold. Okay, and then I think that's going to be about where I want that. I'm going to bring my wish in here. Yeah, I think that's good. So I'm going to take some adhesive here, put that on our black banner, and we're just going to cover that seam. And then I like to use my multi-purpose liquid glue, and I love to drop blocks on top of it just to hold it in place while that dries. So I'm going to add glue all around here. I love using this suite for some of those big special birthdays. All birthdays are special, but I think the colors in this just make you, let me start with my W. I just think the colors in this, you know, make it seem so elegant and so special. And I thought it's perfect for this birthday. So I'm going to angle this, and then I'm going to leave that there. So with my balloons, I'm going to take a mini dimensional when I find them. I had them. Whoops. I'm going to take your pick tool, and I'm going to put a mini dimensional right on this left edge of the silver balloon, just so that I can overlap those. Okay, and then I'm going to take full-size dimensionals and put on the opposite sides. Okay, and then in advance I used our thread, our gold and silver thread, and I made double bows, and we are going to add those to our balloons once we get them down. And let me make sure I don't lose my dot here to my eye. Let me put down a dot of glue, and we're going to drop that in there. Okay, so now we can take our balloon and this one I must have put a little bit over to the right, so it might cover up our H a little bit, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Let me find my glue dots. They're right in front of me. I'm going to roll up my glue dot into a little ball, and I'm going to add that right to the edge of our balloon, and that's where that thread is going to go. So I'm going to roll it in my fingers, lay it down. We'll pick up our silver thread, drop it in there. Let's see here with my gold. Looks like my strings move just a hair, so I'm going to try to pull on those. Okay, we'll drop that down. So it just adds a little more sparkle there. And then for our Make A, I am just going to trim this out. So I'm going to take my scissors, trim off that excess. Whoops, I want my glue. I'm going to trim it down kind of close to the embossing. And I'm going to add some adhesive right there, and you could choose to put this, I think I'll put this one on an angle. My first one, as you can see, I did straight, and I just like how everyone is a little bit different and unique. So that completes our project. Very quick and easy, but this card has a pop because of those colors. I just love them. I think it's so elegant and a great way to celebrate birthdays. So I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, you can pick up any of the supplies used in today's video in my online store. I will have a full supply list in the description of this video, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.